Hey, my name is Patrick Long. I'm co-founder of an event called Luftgekühlt. Luftgekühlt's a happening around vintage air-cooled Porsches. I use Porsche as my trade on a day-to-day basis, but my passion project has been co-creating this show with a friend, Howie Idelson. As you can see this year in San Pedro, we had a great indoor space to curate some classic, iconic motorsport examples from Porsche's racing history. You can see the number 77 car is an RSR raced by the Hotchkiss family. Here's two 917s, the Golf 917K, famous in the Steve McQueen movie, the 917-30, driven by Mark Donohue, set the closed course record. Singer, a huge name in vintage 911 culture. In present day, Rob and his team take a 964, they backdate it to look like a 70s car with all the creature comforts. This is sort of the lineage of the 911R, 73 RS, 74 RS 3-liter, 964 RS. This is your 79 Le Mans winning overall car, the number 41 935, unique that it was a GT car winning Le Mans overall. Here's a Rally Monte Carlo 914-6, set up for run on the ice and snow with super small, narrow tires. This is part of Jeff Swartz's collection with his 71 East African Safari to its right. A great iconic factory car pairing for our show. This is early in the morning. People, media only at this point, sort of before 7 a.m. We started at 7 this year. This was a Pirelli haul. You'll see a few different angles here, but we wanted to go and really review and revisit their iconic heritage of marketing. This is one of Rod Emery's iconic 356 hot rods, black wheels to its right, 964 and 993 C2, kind of run-of-the-mill cars. We wanted to show all the different vintage tire packages that come from Pirelli. You can see a 74 Euro Carrera on the left, the blue car, another 73 RS ahead of it. This candy apple green 959, part of Bruce Canepa's corral of insane 959, the sort of original supercar. As you can see, people start rolling in. We have the 959 under the light where we shot a lot of photography on the load-in day. Ruby Stone 964 RS. Here's 5 silver cars, with the car up on the stage being the first Le Mans winning car for Porsche in 1951. It's a Gamoon race car, restored by Rod Emery for owner Cameron Healy. He was gracious enough to call and ask if he could bring the car to Luft. That's the fun part about Luftgekühlt. The passion behind the collectors and the owners of these cars. They want to be there, and we're happy to put the show on for them. This is an artist who's doing a sketch of the timeline of Porsche's heritage, starting in the mountains of Gamoon in Austria, with the Porsche family. Outside, people rolling in. These are really rare examples of different passionate driver, collector grade cars, all different levels. The part of the idea behind Luftgekühlt was to let people come in and really enjoy and engage with different levels of what air-cooled or Luftgekühlt, the translation in German, means. For some people, it's about a car that's been in their family for 60 years and passed through generation to generation. For others, it's something they saved up and bought their first, vintage car, and they've owned it, only a year or two, and they've driven from, people came in from Canada, from New York, Atlanta, and tons of SoCal cars. I mean, San Pedro's a centrally based location for us. I mean, the 110 just drove straight into the port of LA, and it was just a perfect kind of central location to throw this car party. We didn't think that we were going to have 1,000 air-cooled cars show up. We had over 6,000 people turn up, and in 4 short years, we've sort of grown 10x, which has been astonishing and just a victim of its own success. We're just trying to keep up with it and keep people passionate and hungry to learn about these cars. And it's become a reunion of sorts of people coming and seeing friends from all over the world. People have flown in from Austria, Japan, Australia, Germany. It's been fun for us to meet all types of followers. This is the R Group sort of best 20 up on the shipping dock. They're sort of about 4 feet over the rest of the cars to your right down on the blacktop. You can see that we've curated small little sections, not over categorized by year or genre of car, but some small themes 912 for us is just such a cool little 4-cylinder car. Built in the 60s, this kind of car was the more cost-effective version of transportation when Porsche offered a 4-cylinder version of the iconic 911. Up until 69, they built the 912, and then they reissued the 912 in 76 for just 1 year. Microbrewery, this is in one of the 2 warehouses that we took over. The warehouse across is warehouse 10, where you saw all the vintage race cars indoors. This is warehouse 9. This is one of Donna Hearn's 68 TR sort of tribute cars sitting in front of where they brew all the beer on site there. They opened up early for us. Beer was on tap from 7 a.m. and this is probably about 8 a.m. and people just kind of coming in, taking a look at everything that this location had to offer. Outside, you can see people still rolling in. The sun hadn't peeked through, so I know this is before the 9 o'clock hour of this 356A backing up into its position. Yeah, an unbelievable day. Palm trees in the background. Couldn't ask for more. Thanks for stopping by and taking a look.